undefeated, 23 years old, got the world ahead of him, really. Especially if he can secure a world championship behind this. We're talking in the next 2 or 3 years, him being a multi-millionaire.
Wow, that fast, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you see Jerry Andrade just did it within 2 years in the UFC. He is between his UFC debut and now he's a world champion.
The money's changing.
The money changes.
The money's changing, yeah.
Quickly, very quickly.
These shows are coming in and they're forcing other shows to up their game. And it's like if you don't offer the fighters what they deserve, they now can walk. They have places they can walk to. And look at the size differential for Ngozi. Ngozi, substantially taller, heavier, and he's got the age advantage.
Woo!
On paper.
He's quick.
Yeah, on paper this looks...
You don't see big boys get their leg up that fast. I mean, that was a fast head kick. Now he's going back to the body.
Andreziev's got to get some respect early, or it's going to be a very quick night for him. Boy, you're not kidding.
I mean, flexible hips, huh?
Yeah.
He's spending a lot of time stretching.
6'2", 204.8. Looks like he made weight easily, which is a good sign. Didn't have a rough camp. And Andreiziev way under the 205. He came in like 202.5.
Is it up the middle?
Yep.
Low blow.
Apologizing is Nurgoze, but Andreiziev said, I'm fine. Andreiziev didn't ask, he didn't want the timeout.
Yeah, he's a worker for sure.
Oh, hidden too. Not
Big
just fast and powerful, but well hidden. You didn't see it to the last second.
Yeah, tonight seems to be the night of southpaws.
You're right.
We're seeing a lot of southpaw trickery.
Yeah, when you think, I don't know what the percentages are of people who are southpaws versus orthodox. Oh, dig into the body.
Of true natural southpaws, it's very low.
And yet we maybe seen.
Oh, there's that head kick.
Oh,
that was a beautiful head kick.
Man. Andreiziev, he's got to shift 2 or 3 gears here if he wants to be competitive.
He ate it, but he can't eat too many of them. The next one, he might be napping.
I think if I'm Andreiziev, I'm going to take my chances at closing the distance.
Yeah, I agree with you.
There's no point.
It seems like he on wobbly legs now.
Just a matter of time. He stays at the end of this punch, of Ngozi's punch. It's too dangerous. The dude is too big and strong, too fast and powerful. And getting more confident with each passing minute. Andreiziev should clinch. And just, it's not a great option, but it's a better option. And Andreiziev is game. I give him all the... Oh! Andreiziev with the takedown!
Nice takedown.
Not sure anyone saw that coming.
Oh, he's putting up a fight.
Goes back to the Rocky story. Apollo Creed's manager. He doesn't know he's supposed to lose.
You got it. You got that right. I mean, it just happened last night. We saw Leon Edwards. His nickname's Rocky.
Doesn't know he's supposed to lose.
It was a Rocky story. He did not know he was supposed to lose.
Can't wait to watch that fight.
And Andrade trying to replicate it. Trying to copy him.
Yeah, look at this with the body lock. Kind of pushing Nurgozi around a little bit.
Body lock.
Yeah.
He's got to get his hips in, though. There he goes. There he goes.
Andreiziev trying to flip the script here in Kazakhstan, getting those knees up.
Nice. Great job turning him.
And now Nurgozi says, no, this is my world.
They pulled the banner off the cage. That just shows how strong, how big and strong these dudes are.
There goes he looking to pass.
Yeah, he's got one of the legs tied up. I can't see where the other leg is on the ground. But he's got one, so it's going to be very, very hard for him to stand back up on his feet.
10-second warning, which could save Andreicев. All right. Well, an interesting round for sure.
Yeah, very interesting.
And Andreicев, what it looked like might be an early blowout, has decided to turn this into a good fight.
He's a live dog. He's a live dog. He's not going anywhere easy.
Nurgozhi looking kind of tired.
He's got to get himself together. I'm not sure why he keeps spitting the water on him. I don't know if that's helping or hurting at this point.
He got a face full. I don't know if you caught it. He got a face full at the beginning.
Yeah, it just would throw me off. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure no one's going to be giving these face anytime soon.
No.
No one has a death wish.
No, sorry. No. Get a spray bottle or something.
I get the real sense Konstantin Andreicев is enjoying this moment.
Yeah, he's looking very energized. Andreicев looked like he's into the fight. This might be the type of fight that he likes. You know, right. He likes being the underdog. He likes that a guy is skilled and everybody thinks he's gonna lose. And he can't wait to shut us up.
Yeah, looks at it as an opportunity to prove everybody wrong. And that, yeah, right, exactly. Some guys get motivated with that. You know, that's what actually lights them up to train harder. I'm sure he's read, you know, enough blogs and enough tweets and about how he's supposed to get killed.
And he's moving good. You know, a double right hand earlier.
Took Nurgozhi down.
He does have a lot of experience. You know, 31 fights versus 8 fights.
Right. You learn.
So there's a lot more that he can rely on. But
he's rocked now though.
Huge left.
Holding on for dear life. Working the bodies, Nurgozhi.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, but he just fell into the bed.
Yeah, he fell.
He's got to get out of there. Oh, the wizard trying to get up to his feet.
Nurgozhi is working him. He's working them. Those are big punches.
Big punches. Andreicев survived. Are you kidding me? How did he survive? He was in a horrible position, but Nurgozhi can keep up the pressure here. I think that Andreicев is ripe for a takedown. Yep.
It steps over the leg again. Controlling the wrist and the leg this time. That's got him flat on his back.
Andreicев trying to compose some form of guard. Looks like a butterfly, but it's just he's in trouble now because Nurgozhi has plenty of time to work this dominant position.
Yeah, he's in trouble. He's in trouble for sure. Nurgozhi just trying to find his spot. Big punches from the top.
Oh, he's leaking now. It's hard to tell where the cut is. We'll get another look at him.
Looks like it's over the eye, maybe right above the eye. It's bleeding a lot though.
Yeah, it's open.
It's a lot of blood.
Oh, another nasty elbow. Oh, good look. Thank you, guys. That's a good look. Oh, it's deep and sliced.
Yeah.
And
that's
in a bad position. Oh, wow, that's really open.
Yeah, these guys are going to be covered here in a second.
The referee could stop this for a wipe down.
Great pressure. Great pressure by Nurgozhi.
Yep.
Over both legs this time.
2 minutes to go in the round. Can Andreicев survive? I know we'd all like to see a third round. Shucks over the top. Wow.
Nice. Great job by Andreicев to get back to his feet.
And are you kidding me? A double leg?
Takedown from
Are you kidding me?
A takedown.
That's nuts.
He's not giving up.
Shut him off the top and double legged him. I think exactly what you're talking about, Kevin. This turns him on.
Yeah.
He loves the war. He loves the whole aspect of it. It's giving him energy.
Yeah, now he's covered in blood.
Tell him he can't do it. Yeah, the blood is making him go harder. Oh, are you kidding me?
Wow. Wow, that was close. That was close.
What?
But I guarantee that's putting Nurgoziev on his toes.
And
you know, one slip up and this could all go real south real fast.
It's starting to look like a Quentin Tarantino movie up there. With the blood.
Yeah. They're covered red.
And Nurgozie's got to be thinking to himself, what do I got to do to take this guy out?
Yeah, right.
I'm giving him everything.
Beating him up on the feet. I'm wrestling him. I'm hitting him with so much ground and pound. He's still coming. And he's still dangerous. He almost had that choke.
He's like a zombie. The more you shoot him, the more you open him up, the more damage you do to him, the more he just keeps coming forward. And Nurgozie is covered in Andreiciev's blood. And I think this might be a wipe down TO. Because it just gets to be, well, possibly not. No, it's just a regular stand-up. And Andreicev's slow to get up. 10-second warning. If he knows it's a warning, he can get a little breather here. I hope his corner's yelling at him 5 seconds.
I mean, he's tired, but he's still working.
Nurgozie could try to get him out of there, but I think we're going to see a third round.
He's going to give him a break. It looks like he's giving him a little bit of a break.
Wow.
That's just what he needed.
Yeah,
he needed that 30 seconds.
I think that was a strategic mistake by Nurgozie.
Yeah, I agree.
He had an opportunity, right?
Yeah.
Kevin Lee's
finishing. Let him off the hook. Kevin
Lee ain't doing that, man. When you got 30 seconds, you're like, I don't get paid by the round here. I get him on, get out of here.
Yeah, why let the guy back into the fight?
Right.
If he looks like he wants out, go ahead and give him a reason to get out.
I mean, you know he's a zombie. You know 30 seconds and he's right back to the power bar goes right back up again. Let's see how good the corner does with the cut.
Yeah, it looks like they're right on it this time.
Yeah, they got on it this time.
They're right on it.
They got your note. Which was so accurate. I didn't even notice it. You're like, they haven't even started working on them yet. Like, oh, shit.
Yeah, these things, they matter. They matter. The little stuff. At the highest level, it's the inches that matter.
Keep in mind, folks, this is for the strap, the light heavyweight Eagle FC strap, to be more specific. Not interim. This is for the direct belt. The winner of this fight walks away a champion. Who wants it more in Kazakhstan? Who are you voting for? This has been an absolute war. Konstantin Andreicев in the blue gloves and Diyar Nurgozai in the red. And they're both tired. They're both like...
Yeah, they're both tired. Nurgozai seems a little fresher, though. He seems a little lighter on his feet.
Yeah, got a little bit more.
A little more bounce in his step.
I mean, Andreicев has taken much more of a beating. But when the fighters are this tired, if Andreicев can get a third or a fourth win.
Yep.
Remember he had that choke? I mean,
he can land a big strike.
Yep.
He's one big punch away from changing all of this.
He's still shooting singles against the big man. I'll tell you.
This is exhausting, too. You know, you got this big guy with all his weight on your back and punching you in the head, too. I mean, it's no joke.
Well, if these guys didn't have respect for each other at the beginning of the fight, I think they've got a ton of it now. How do you feel at the end of a fight when you've had a war with someone maybe it started off with bad blood, but do you feel differently about them at the end of the fight?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. You can only respect anybody for stepping in there against you. And it humbles you a little bit. You know, me and him, we're one and the same, basically. No matter what his record was before, no matter where he came from before, we got this shared experience together that I won't have with nobody else.
It's the beauty of the sport. I love watching it take tough street kids who don't really maybe have a male influence in their life, and the kids go in there and, you know, they may start off kind of thinking they're the king. Mm-hmm. Then, of course, the lead guy will put them in with like a yellow belt who's half their size. The yellow belt will just punish them. Right?
Yep, teach them everything.
Yep, and it's sort of like one of two things happen. Either your ego gets in the way and you never go back to the school again.
Right, yep.
Because you just got embarrassed.
That does happen.
Or you say, oh, there's something here.
Yep.
I need to learn this.
And it changes your life.
Whew.
Yeah, I've seen it change so many kids' lives.
Really?
Who were on a bad path, and then they step in here and then they're like, oh, there's so much more that I could learn about myself even.
Wow.
This teaches you through experience. It's not even something that a coach can tell you, or it's you get in there with a guy that's half your size and he beats you up. It can be life-changing to some people.
Wow. Yeah, if you could just get the ego out of the way, or if you just get turned on to it and realize that maybe even if you stay for the wrong reasons, like, hey, I want to learn this so I can kick someone else's butt. Even if that's the reason you stay, eventually that gets out of you too.
Yep, absolutely.
Don't need to prove it. Meanwhile, they've done a really good job on Andreiev's cut. It just started opening up again, but it had lasted more than 3 minutes.
You're right.
So they did a really good job on that.
Yeah, Nurgozhiev's really working the body down here too. We're seeing a lot of body work tonight.
Yeah, really good mixing it up. Well-disciplined, well-taught, well-instructed fighters.
I mean, this is a great job from Nurgozhiev, though. He's taking out the X factor.
Yep.
He's taking out that chance.
Yep. Especially with the guy with the heart, Andreev. You just got to take this kid's heart away. If you let him keep taking chances, he grows. We've already know his energy bar goes up.
Yep.
With that, with the crazy
slugging. And,
the slugfest. The crazy makes him light up. That's his world.
Yeah, but right here, he's not showing much of a threat off his back. You know, there's not a really big submission threat off his back. So where your chances are highest is right here.
Yep, grinding him out, taking his energy away. If he does make it into the championship rounds, which there's a very good chance he won't just by his corner throwing in the towel. If he does make it into the championship rounds, what's he going to have left after this?
Right, yeah.
So
I mean, he's carrying this man on top of him.
Yep.
And constantly all these little shrimps and trying to push off and trying to hold him close. And I mean, this is wearing on the energy. Plus, on top of that, you know that you're losing. You know that you're losing this round.
Nurgozhiev's 205 is very different than Andreiev's. Nurgozhi is barely making 205. Andreev came in at like 202.9.
Yeah.
Those are two different body styles.
Big difference.
So we'll see if Andreev's corner lets him come out for the championship rounds. This is the time for a legitimate consideration of white towel. You know, it just pops into my mind. Okay, the guy's cut. He's got nothing left. Now, the other flip side of that,
he's got to punch his chance.
He's got to punch his chance, and Nurgozhi looks it's very tempting. You got a championship belt right there, and Nurgozhi's getting tired too.
Yeah, and he's not taking an incredible amount of damage.
Right.
You know, he's not really getting beat to a pulp. So I'd be surprised if they were to step in and actually stop it. And I'm usually the first one to call for, hey, they should stop this fight, you know. But it seems it doesn't seem like he took a whole lot of damage that last round.
There you see the owner of Eagle FC, a very famous name and face, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and team here in Kazakhstan for Eagle FC 50. Hope you're enjoying it. We have had 14 tremendous fights, all live on FlexCast here tonight. I'm Jay Adams alongside the Motown phenom Kevin Lee. Huge shout out, by the way, to Cyrus Fees. Thank you, Cyrus, for thinking of me for this fill-in.
Yeah, shout out to Cyrus,
who got to do another show. We won't say the name because I think that's improper, but we get to another great show in England. And he said it was insane. So Cyrus, thank you, brother.
Andrasiev gotta dig deep here now. See if he can't pull this rabbit out the hat.
Both of these warriors are wearing it. And you can see the wearing for Ngozi is just more in overall physicality. And he's finally starting to look a little bit tired. But he definitely has more gas in the tank than Andreiziev. But Andreiziev is, again...
Good left hook right there.
Yeah, he's, you know, I know there already is a zombie out of Korea.
Yeah.
But if we could say he's the Russian zombie, we could make a case for this guy.
I don't hate that. I don't hate the Russian zombie. It's better than the journeyman, to be honest with you. It's better than the journeyman.
Yeah,
he might have this choke.
Whoa!
Oh, that's tight. That is tight. I mean, he's sitting for it. He's sitting for it. Great defense by Ngozi, sitting back
this would
and
be
getting
the
more space.
upset of the night.
But he's got to get some more space in there. I mean, that was getting tight for a second.
Oh, he gave
Great
up on
defense.
It.
Great defense from Ngozi.
And how much is going to be left in the arms?
He's still got to move, though. He's got to move. That's still tight. He's going to roll to his back as a last-ditch effort.
Konstantin Andreiziev, how much could possibly be left?
Watch the choke. Now he's out the woods. I mean, that got close there for a second. And you know Ngoziev's got to be breathing deep.
What could possibly be left in the arms of Konstantin Andreiziev after that? That was such an arm choke.
Yeah, that was all arm. He's probably spent right now. So if Ngoziev can raise up and lay down some punches, he might get a stoppage here. He's going knee on belly. And that's just sapping the energy even more. You know, you see his stomach, he can't breathe even. And he doesn't like it. He's trying to push that knee off his belly, but I mean, that's a big boy having his weight down on you like that. Yeah, this is what he needs. This is what he needs. This is great
Hammer
work,
fist.
great work.
He's gonna try to get the ref
ref's
stop.
looking close. The ref's looking close. He hit the
He's
body
leaning
too.
in. He's telling Andreiziev, I need to see something.
Yeah, the ref's looking at this real close.
Andreiziev.
Oh, big elbow. Big elbow.
Boy.
The elbow cut him back open.
God, he's a tough out. He is a tough out.
Yeah, it's a tough fight, regardless. Regardless if you get the win. It's not going to be easy. He doesn't like that elbow.
I know. Where does this come from?
What heart?
What do I got to do? I got to nuke this guy? He's like the knight on The Life of Brian. When the guy gets his arm cut off and he says, "Oh, I'll slice you with the other arm."
Oh.
Okay, finally now the rear naked choke from Ngozi. He's got plenty of time.
That looks tight. That looks tight.
Plenty of time. Got more than a minute to try to tighten it up and make it. Good defense so far from Andreiziev, who cannot see at this point.
Man, he just will not go away, huh? He just, the Russian zombie. He's not going anywhere.
That's his new nickname. I hope he takes it.
Yeah.
I hope he takes this nickname. Definitely better than the journeyman. And if Andreicев can somehow posture up.
Oh! Held his hand and then elbow with the other arm.
If I had asked you halfway through the first round or at the beginning of the second round that we would be in the fourth round and Andreicев would be on top throwing elbows on Nurgozaj, you would have laughed in my face.
No way. No way. But here we are. I mean, going into a fifth round. Wow. Wow. What heart.
What heart. Going into a fifth and final round. And Nurgozaj's the one on the bottom. I mean, on his back, getting up slowly.
It's all heart. You know, we can't point to anything else.
Andreicев gets up and skips over to his corner.
He's energized.
And meanwhile, Nurgozaj's still sitting down on the canvas. He barely moved from the position they found him in.
Yeah, this is about to get real interesting. You know, these are the championship rounds for a reason. And if Andreicев can pull off a miracle,
I think the fans here in Kazakhstan will cheer him. Just based on realizing what heart this kid had.
Yeah, you can only respect it. Anybody else being that up against a skill deficit would have been checked out of the fight.
Yep. There were 5 or 6 points.
All right, just not my day today.
Yep.
I guess I'll just go back to the drawing board, try again another day. But he didn't. He stayed in here, and he's really swung the momentum back in his corner.
5 or 6 times he could have checked out, and no one would have blamed him a bit. No one would have said a word. But that's just not the way this guy is wired. You and I were kind of chuckling about it, like during the crazy stuff. We see him smiling and kind of looking around. It's like, I think he likes the entertainment factor. He wants to entertain the people, and he gets that this is a war.
Yeah,
That's entertaining the people. Yep.
Full house too. I mean, people are on their feet.
Look at that respect. And still some pop to the punches on Andreicев. Nurgozaj looks like he's blinking. Might have been some sort of something, maybe some blood in the eye still. Andreicев has blood. Yeah, see him trying to wipe it away?
Yep.
Meanwhile, the Russian zombie plodding forward. Shoot me with whatever you want to shoot me with. I just keep coming forward.
Oh.
And shooting.
Trying to keep control of this fight.
Like most people had Andreicев, especially if you watch the first couple of rounds, they had him out, sometime in the second. Lucky if he makes it into the third. Here we are in the last round of this championship fight. And finally, Andreicев showing a little bit of wear and tear. The arms. That's what's amazing to me is that he can even move his arms at this point with how many choke attempts. Yeah.
Yeah, that had to take a lot of energy, sap a lot of energy. And he's just been carrying Nurgozajev's weight this whole time.
Three minutes to go in the fight. There could be some people who made a lot of money on Andreicев on long shots to make it to the championship rounds.
I can see that.
Long shot to make it to the third round.
He's got to get his knees in between them, though. Yeah, there you go. Get your knees in between them. Feet on the hips, and then just push off. Well, whatever energy you got, he's got to push. Like you're leg pressing 500 pounds. Nurgozajev's just too strong, though. Wasn't able to do it.
Yeah, Nurgozhi just so big. Cuts open again. Doesn't seem to bother Andreicев. Like even with in the eyes, he just never wipes, never.
No, doesn't bother him. Not wincing, not looking away. Nurgozhi is like, you're not going nowhere, buddy. We right here. You know, we talked about it. This is taking away that X factor.
Yep.
There's no. This is the minimum chance. And in a game like this, in this sport, it's such a high risk that you got to take away as many risks as you possibly can to have a great career. And he's only 7-0 or 8-0. Am I wrong there? Either way, he's
7-0.
7-0.
Yep.
Yeah. So young in his career, you know, he's just getting started.
Yep. He's 23 years old.
Yeah. You don't want to take too many punches, take too many chances, especially early on. And honestly, this is putting in a lot of cage time. He's going to go into his future fights with a lot more confidence, knowing you went 5 hard rounds with a guy who did not go away.
Right. Nurgozhi had to prove himself.
Yeah,
he made him earn it.
He stood up the whole time, so he can be very confident going into whatever fight he has after this.
It looks like Andreicев was talking to Nurgozhi there. Gonna go for one more choke attempt with 30 seconds to go.
Now the blood's bothering him.
Yeah, finally, yeah.
Now, with 30 seconds left, he wipes his eyes.
I'm still trying to stand up though. What a heart.
But great job by Nurgozhi of not playing into the ego too, you know, and trying to put on a show and okay, let me give him what he wants. Nope. I'm trying to win this fight, baby. I'm trying to win this belt. I'm trying to win this money.
This fight is over, and how much respect. How much respect. He couldn't even shake his hand. That was not him being rude. He could not lift his hands to shake his hand. Nurgozhi's like, you won't take my hand, brother? He's like, no, that's not it, man. That's not it.
Just put your hand in my mouth, why don't you? I can't do nothing, bro.
Oh, man, that's a great fight. And what a way for Diyar Nurgozhi to prove himself against the Russian zombie.
Yeah, it was a great fight. Great fight. And that's going to separate him from a lot of the light heavyweights in the world right there. I mean, the stakes could never be bigger. You talk about a young, undefeated world champion. You just separated yourself from 95% of the pack.
There you see Khabib Nurmagomedov, the owner of Eagle FC, getting ready to place the light heavyweight belt strap around the winner.
After 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for the season. Judge 1, 44-50. Judge 2, 45-50. Judge 3, 45-50. What it required, unanimous decision. And new light heavyweight Eagle FC champion, Diyar Nurgozhi.
We talked at the beginning about this, what this means to these kids. This is a lifelong dream come true. He worked his whole life for this. He's putting that light heavyweight strap around his waist, giving it to his coach and his teams, dedicating it to them.
Yeah, shout out to him, Nurgosai. Young, 23 years old. I might as well learn how to pronounce that name now.
He's going to be around.
He's going to be here for a long time.